All right, can you come in for me, please? All right, so I performed my hand hygiene. Hi, my name is Karina. I'm gonna be your nurse today, and I was wondering if I could perform a musculoskeletal assessment on you. Is that all right? Yep, so I'm gonna start with your wrists and your hands, so can you put them out for me? And I'm gonna just palpate. Do you have any tenderness or any problems with your wrists or your fingers? No, I'm not feeling any inflammation or tenderness at all, which is good. And now I'm gonna have you do this with your hands. Do that. Does that cause any pain? No? Can you extend your fingers like this and then close them? Good. Do a little circular motion. Does that hurt? No? Okay, good. And now I'm gonna move on to the strength. So can you hold on to my fingers and grip as hard as you can? Okay, good. So what I'm feeling is that they're both equally strong bilaterally, which is good. And now I'm gonna assess your elbow. So can I see? Do you have any inflammation or swelling? Any pain? I'm not seeing any inflammation or redness. And then, so what I'm gonna have you do is flex your elbows like this, extend them like this. Good. And now I'm gonna have you, can you have them up like this? Good. Down. Good. All right. And now I'm gonna have you put your arms out like this, and you're gonna push up against me. Good. And now down, put down, and then push down. Okay, good. So what I'm seeing is they're both equally strong bilaterally again, which is good. And now I'm gonna assess your shoulders. So you have a long sleeve on. So just feeling, have you had any trauma or pain in your shoulders? Okay, and I'm not seeing any inflammation or redness, which is good. Have you had ever any dislocation? Okay, and what I'm seeing is that they're both equally symmetrical, which is good. And now I'm gonna ask you if you can flex your shoulders like this, extend backwards like that. Good. And now can you put one hand back here? Good. And now like this. Good. And can you do it with the opposite hand as well? So like that. Good. Like that. Good. All right. So what I'm noticing is that she's able to perform all of them. She's able to abduct, adduct, and do internal and external rotation. And now I'm going to, oh shoot, I messed up. So for the elbow, I would have had you bend your arms like me, and you would have pushed up, pushed down. Good. And then for the shoulders, you would have extended your arms. So can you perform that again? Press up, press down. Good. All right. So what I'm noticing is that her shoulders have good strength bilaterally, and the one prior was the elbow strength. I messed up there. Okay. And now I'm gonna have you turn around. Can you face that way? And I'm gonna assess her cervical spine. Does that cause any pain or discomfort? No? Okay. All right. Now I'm not seeing any tenderness or asymmetry or swelling. Now can I have you raise your head up, all the way up, down, extend it, good. And now can you move side to side? Good. And now laterally like this, and the other way. Good. Okay. All right. So everything looks good. She's able to rotate her neck and move it laterally equally, which is good. Now I'm gonna have you stand up for me right here. All right. And I'm gonna have you face that way. And can you bend down for me? Okay. So I'm gonna palpate thoracic, the lumbar, and the sacral. I'm not noticing any signs of scoliosis. and everything appears to be normal. There's no inflammation or swelling or tenderness. Does this cause you any pain? No? Okay. Now can you stand up for me and face that way again? So what I'm noticing is that her shoulders and her hips are equal. They're symmetric. There's no abnormalities. I'm not seeing any signs of scoliosis, which is good. And now I'm gonna have you, I already had you lean forward. Now can you face the camera and lean back like this? Does that cause any pain? Okay, so she's able to extend her lower back as well. And now I'm gonna have you move side to side with your yeah, okay, good. Okay, now you can sit down, you can lay down in the bed. Okay, so now I'm assessing her hips, and she has pants on, but as I palpate, I'm not noticing any swelling or tenderness. Or does this cause you any discomfort? No? Okay. And can you raise your leg for me one at a time? Good. Now the other one. Oh no. Okay, now can you lay on your back? Lay flat on, not on your back, on your stomach. Okay, and now do the same. Raise each leg. Okay, good. So she's able to flex and extend her legs. Okay, now you can lay back again on your back. And now I'm gonna have you raise your legs across your other leg. So raise it like this, and then there, and then that way. Can you do that with your other leg? Yep, good. Now with your other leg. Okay, so she is able to rotate externally and internally. And now I'm gonna have you press down. Can you press down? Good. Press up. So she does have strength in her knees. Now I'm gonna assess any swelling or tenderness, which I'm not feeling. Do you have any pain in your knees? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna have you now I'm gonna check the ankles and the feet. So I'm gonna have you lay flat again on the bed with your feet over here. Okay, so I'm gonna assess your ankles and your feet. Do you have any tenderness or swelling? Do you feel any pain when I do this? Okay, good. And again, I'm not seeing any inflammation or any swelling or any redness. I'm gonna take off your socks. Okay. And now I'm gonna ask you to rotate your ankles in a circle. Good. Both. Can you do this one? Okay, so she's able to rotate her ankles. And now I'm gonna ask you, can you put your ankles together? And then up, no, like flex them. I don't know how to explain it. Evert and invert. So you're gonna put your ankles together and then put them far away. Separate them. No. Like rotate your ankle far, other way. Okay, good. All right, so she's able to evert and invert her ankles, which is good. And now I'm gonna assess your feet. So I'm gonna get on this side, and I'm gonna ask you, can you flex your feet? So pull them up towards you, and now put them the other way, down. Okay, good. And now I'm gonna ask you to try and push up against my hands. Good, and push down. Good. So I'm noticing that she does have good strength in her feet and in her ankles, which is good. I didn't see any abnormalities, and the assessment is complete. Thank you.